Hey everyone, this is Martin from How to Make Mobile Games, and today is, I can't even think of the date, June the 16th, 2014. It's been so long since I did a video on the channel, and uh, again, I'm so sorry to everybody who might have sent me a comment or a message or something like this. It's really been a busy couple of months. I think it must be 1 or 2 months since I did sort of a video about tips or game development or something like this. And I really want to do some more because there's a lot to share. There's been a lot of learning and a lot of experience this past few months. And, I definitely want to catch up with you guys and give you some information on video. So, hopefully really soon I can do that for you. In the meantime, I did want to do this quick video because this is something that I wanted to put on the channel as soon as I could. We're looking to hire another Unity developer to come and join us in Cobalt Play. And I've just got a quick list of points, and this seems to be like the easiest way for me to get the message out there and tell people that the position is available, as opposed to sort of individually emailing people. So I know a bunch of you had emailed me before from the channel and you'd said, hey, I'm interested, and so I'm sorry I'm not replying individually to you guys, but hopefully you'll catch this video and then drop me another email and say, you're still available, and here's my resume or whatever. So I'll just go down some of these points here that I've got, and I won't elaborate on all of these things. I'll just sort of go over the sort of the general overview of the position. I'll say out right now, guys, that the price for this is the salary is $830 per month, and so it's not a massive salary, especially if you're in a Western sort of North American based or UK or anything like this. So that's maybe somebody who's got a huge amount of experience might not be interested in this, but $830 per month. And after 3 months as well, we're doing a bonus system. The bonus system is basically that as a developer, you would get 5% revenue share of all the games that you make after the basic salary is paid. And I'll elaborate on that more. But the goal of the bonus is that as you make more and more games, say for example, if you finish 10 games, then you would get 5% of those 10 games. As you're with us longer and longer, let's say you have 20 or 30 games developed, then you'll start to make 5% on those 30 games as well. So, and that's for the whole employment term with Cobalt Play. So that's hopefully a big incentive, as for people to sort of stick with us and keep the position going. So anyway, let me go down some of the points here. So it's Unity 3D developer to build 2D games for iOS and Android. Okay, so you need to be able to use JavaScript or C#. I prefer somebody who could already build some 2D art. Your artwork skills don't have to be amazing. They can be basic pixel art. And they can improve over time. It's okay, but if you do have some art skills, that would be great. But if you're not great at art, don't worry about that. It's something that we can sort of improve and work on together as well. A lot of my games before have been very basic, sort of old Atari style games. So long as the gameplay is there and it feels great, then the art is sort of like to back that up anyway. So next point, experience in creating full games from start to finish. Yeah, it would be great if anyone who is interested, if you could send me some links to your games, or perhaps even a video sort of montage of your games. That would be great, or some video links of like game trailers. That would be very cool. It's a very quick way for me to see like, oh, the level of complexity, or which games you started from, which games you finished from, which games you've done from start to finish. So if you can do that, that would be awesome. So either links or videos would be great. The goal of the position is for you guys to finish small 2D games, which anybody can play, very simple mechanics, and to finish them within roughly 4 to 5 days. Now I know that's a very short time frame, but for simple games it's not really a problem, especially as we have a template project that we can use, contains all the things like the ad networks, the in-app purchase code, things like more games links, rate the button links, and what we do is we just basically change like the main game scene, and then everything else stays pretty much the same. Obviously, just an artwork change. So it's really convenient. So 4 or 5 days is obviously short time, but it's pretty easy once you get used to the project. So really important ability to self-manage, guys. I'm probably going to be hiring somebody who's based overseas, not based in where I am in South China, because there's almost nobody here. So you will be based overseas. So it's really important that you have the ability to self-manage your time and your targets, and be able to sort of go with tasks without needing a huge amount of my time. Just because obviously overseas communication it kind of delays things. So, but initially in the beginning, you'll have plenty of contact from me and support and so on, and obviously over email and Skype. I need somebody who can speak good English, just because obviously we'll be communicating in English, and obviously in the game as well there will be some English. So your English doesn't have to be super, but definitely the ability to communicate easily on through voice on Skype. So, right, so must be able to make games which generate good revenue. Well, good revenue through ads or in-app purchases, that's something that we can do, with you. That's something that I'll help you with. So easy, must be able to make projects clean. What I mean is, like, don't make spaghetti code where all the code is crazy and nobody can figure it out. Somebody that can make code quite clean and comment the code quite well, so that if it needs to be passed to me or another developer, then that's something that they can pick up pretty easily and just understand it. Be able to make games for both Android and iOS is pretty important as well. If you've only got iOS or Android, that might be okay, but preferably somebody who has maybe a Mac and can also build for Android and iPhone at the same time, or perhaps as like a like a Mac virtual system, so that you can at least make your PC think it's a Mac. So that would be cool. So because then that saves time on me having to publish onto iOS. That's something that you guys can do on your side. And the other thing is, the point is, be able to commit for 1 year's work. So whatever you might be doing now, if you're working in another company, that's okay. Obviously you can transition into working for Cobalt Play, but you must be able to commit for at least 1 year. So anyway, I'm going to leave it at that because I didn't want to make this into a huge video. I'm going to follow up as soon as I can with everybody. If you are interested in the role, then please send an email to me. I'm going to write it down there so everyone can see. Martin@cobaltplay.com, and hopefully I'm going to catch up with some of you guys that I'd spoken to a long time ago, because it's been quite a while since I've spoken to people on the channel and replied to comments. And I really miss it as well. So I'm hoping that you guys will, some of the old commenters and the people that I know from the channel will send me an email if you're interested in the position. So anyway, it's kind of late, guys. I'm sorry for sort of the slow, quiet talk. People are asleep at the moment, but it's going to be awesome catching up with everyone, and I'm going to do more videos soon. Fingers crossed, hopefully soon. Anyway, have a great week, everyone, and happy developing. Bye bye.